welcome back to another Create Sim challenge. So today we are going to be attempting something really challenging for me, hence the name challenge. It's kind of in the title. Anyways, we are going to be making a sim, but we're going to be making them the complete opposite of how I normally make a sim. So you might be thinking, Lana, what the hell does this mean? Listen, I don't quite know either, but a lot of you guys have been suggesting this for ages to do like my opposite sim style. Basically, rather than doing everything I normally do and in the order we normally do it, I'm going to do it the opposite. So I'm going to make the sim in the opposite order and also completely different to how I normally make my sims. I have a tendency to sort of do a similar ish aesthetic, I would argue. You guys also would argue that. I think I do the same thing over and over again when I make sims. Listen, it's fun. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But today we're going to be completely doing the opposite of that and trying to make a sim that looks nothing like my sim style that if you guys saw walking down the street, to be honest, if I saw a sim walking down the street, I'd be really concerned. But if you saw walking down the street, then, you know, you wouldn't know that it was my sim. Okay, so of course my first thought with this was I've got to make a male sim. However, I just did a challenge like a couple weeks ago, it was probably months ago, but I made a male sim like so recently. It's been 3 months, but I made a sim so recently that was male, and I'm like, guys, do I have to? No. So I'm not going to do that because I just don't want to. Yes, that is the opposite of my sim style because I very rarely make male sims, but I still don't want to do it, okay? So we're going to make a female sim today because just shush, okay? It's fine, don't even worry about it, okay? You guys prefer me making female sims, you know, shh. You know what I mean? So when I make a sim, I have a very distinct order of the way that I do it. For some reason, I don't know why. Listen, okay, it's just who I am. You know what I mean? But that's the way I make a sim. Today, we're going to be doing the opposite of that. So I've written down the order I normally make my sims in, and then I've flipped it to be the opposite way around. So we have to start with tattoos, which is just wrong. It's just wrong. I mean, listen, it makes sense technically speaking, but I don't know what kind of sim I'm going to make. You know what I mean? But first, I want to thank Frever for sponsoring today's video. If you've never heard of Frever, it's basically a social media app, a lot like TikTok, where you create your own videos, except instead of using actual real life people, you use your own customizable characters. But the coolest part is that The Sims is actually currently teaming up with them, so you can now make Sims in the app. As you can see, I had a lot of fun making myself as an avatar, but if I was like way cooler than I am in real life, because I don't have that really cool hair, but just imagine, okay? The options were endless with customizing everything down to the tiniest little details like you can do in The Sims. And after I finished making them, I got to work creating my first little video. They have all the classic Sims things like San Myshuno, which my avatar really enjoyed, and my personal favorite, Strangerville. Then I realized that you can use face capture to actually make your Sim's mouth move the way that you're doing in real life. Look at me pouting, little silly guy. They also added dances from The Sims, so I got my hips moving like Shakira, and I think my video turned out really cool. So if you want to join me, you can click the link in the description down below to download Frever and start making your very own sim. I will give this sim a name because that's not really part of the creative thing. If you don't understand what I'm gonna do, by the way, you'll see in a minute basically what I'm doing. So if you've ever seen my videos before, first of all, I'm so sorry, and why the hell are you back here? You know what I mean? You brave soldier. But secondly, my usual order is I'll go on here, I'll do facial features first, then I'll do skin details, then makeup, then hair, then the top, then the trousers, then the shoes, and the accessories, and then finally the tattoos. Obviously, there's a few things in between that, like, I don't know, body type and skin tone and stuff like that, but they kind of all fit into the other categories. So we're basically be doing that, except the opposite way around. So we're going to start with tattoos and end with facial features, which is just wrong. But alongside that, because I thought that's a fun challenge, right? But I thought, let's do it even more difficult and let's try and make a sim that's the complete opposite of how I would normally make a sim. Because if we're already doing opposite, it's opposite day. You know, people say that and you're like, is it? I am a really gullible person, absolutely. Gullible is written right above my head right now, guys. Just kidding. It's not, or is it? No, I'm just kidding, it's not. But I literally am one of those people that if someone says gullible is written on the ceiling, I will indeed look up to see if the word gullible is written there because I'm an idiot. Because I like to think the best of people and I will always believe them. And I'm the worst liar in the world. So where was I going with this? I don't know. Oh yeah, opposite day. What is that about? I don't know. Everyone always says that. It's like, oh, it's opposite day. Girl, is it? Is there an actual opposite day? Does opposite day exist? Oh, it does. January 25th. I've never celebrated it personally, but I do say it often where I'm like, oh, it's opposite day. Tee-hee. Anyway, sorry. Where was I going with this? I don't know. Let's just make the sim have a name. Megan Ellison. Okay. She uses she, her pronouns. We'll leave all the traits and everything until the end, so we'll see what the sim is like. So I did strip the sim off, right? I know that I shouldn't really, but I've got to. Okay, listen. That's just a part of life that has to happen. You've got to strip someone off at some point. That sounds okay, let's stop talking. So let's go on to tattoos first, which is so weird. So of course my normal sim style is a little bit more on the alternative side. I don't know if you noticed, but it's a little bit more on the alternative side. So the way I see it, I have very clear indicators. When someone looks at one of my sims, they go, I know that's yours. I have very specific things that I do. So number one thing is of course a gap tooth. I give all my sims gap teeth. It's natural. It's natural. It's like it's my thing. It's like my artistic thing. Except I'm not an artist. I'm actually just a simmer who just makes sims using someone else's creation and makes them and is like, wow, that's pretty. And that's the end of my life. What? I'm not dying. Oh my God. I always do a gap tooth. I always do freckles, alternative sort of style, a lot of black and a lot of orange, green, kind of like neutrals, like that kind of side of things. So the way I see it, we have to make a sim that doesn't have a gap tooth with no freckles, not really alternative, and that is wearing a lot of like blue and purple. Blue, don't even get me started. Listen, I hate to say this, and I feel as though I'm going to lose a lot of you when I say this. I hate the color blue. I can't see 1 ounce of blue in my room. Oh, that's a lie. I've got an entire blue wall behind me. Oh my God. The way that actually wasn't even meant to be a joke. Like, I dead serious forgot I had fully blue behind. But listen, it's like, it's covered in browns and reds and nice greens, you know? I just don't like blue. Anyways, we're getting off topic. Really, I say that as if that's not my entire life and channel. Let's go ahead and go to tattoos now. So normally I would do a highlight on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, except we don't have any other skinny tails on, so it just looks wrong. Like, we've got to envision it, you know what I mean? It's got to use our imagination, darling. You got to use this noggin of yours, all right? You got to use this little hollow head and be like, okay, what would this look like if everything else was on right now? I'm sure she'd be looking amazing, but right now she's very bald and very nude. It's very unfortunate. So normally I go for a lot of tattoos, so I think I'm not going to do any. This hurts. Oh, a lot of blush as well. I always give my Sims a lot of blush. I can't do that. Oh my God, instincts just kicked in and I was about to click on blush and then I was like, oh wait, hold the phone. I do that every single time and I do a lot of blush as well, so I've got to not do that. Oh, this hurts so much. You guys like to see me suffer, don't you? There's a real common occurrence here, you know? I also think I should maybe use stuff that I don't use, or, no, you know what? I'm allowed to use some stuff that I use. I could do some mouth corners. I feel like that's like allowed. I'm so devastated that I can't give this Sim tattoos. This Sim's gonna look nothing like any... This hurts. This really hurts. Okay, I think that's basically everything for tattoos. I mean, normally I do like maybe some extra makeup, but we don't have any other makeup on there, so I feel like it just looks stupid if I do a little bit of makeup. So I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna leave it. I also tend to always do like arm and leg hair, so again, I'll leave off that. Now, I kind of want to do a universal hair overlay, but we haven't got the hair on there yet, and we're not gonna have it for a while, but I don't know what color to go for. But what if it glitches? But I kind of want to go for one of these, but I feel like I can't go back to it. It's kind of like a make no mistakes at the same time, you know what I mean? I can't go back to the previous thing, otherwise it's just cheating. I was gonna go for blue hair because I never do that, but I also never do black hair. I was gonna go with blue, but then is the blue outfit gonna be quite a lot? Oh, I don't know. Okay, we'll leave it for now and we can come back to it. No, we can't come back to it. That's lies. That's a lie. Let's go on to... Oh, I nearly went onto the face then. Ooh, this is painful. I sound like I'm constipated right now. We're going on to shoes. No, accessories. Oh... Here's the thing. I add a lot of accessories to my Sims, right? It's like one of my main things. So technically, maybe I shouldn't do a lot of accessories, but for the sake of the challenge, all right? I'm going to go for at least a few. This is going to screw us up because hypothetically, say I go with, oh, like this looks cute, right? What if I can't find a shirt that matches with this? Or what if it clips? What if I find the shirt of my dreams? The absolute top tier, heavenly shirt, but it clips? What if a boob falls out? Do you know what I'm saying? A lot could happen. I'm stressed because I really like adding belts over the top. But again, like I normally would do that after I've added it to see if it clips, but I can't with this. So it just feels wrong in every way. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you also have like a set way of making Sims, because I feel like it's common, okay? I know a lot of people like to, you know, be like, oh, Lana, your Sims look the same, blah, blah, blah. Listen. You are truthful. You are the truth detector, lie detector thing is telling the truth. You are telling the truth. However, no, I haven't got an argument. Wait, give me a second. There's fun in that, in my opinion, because I want to be able to tell which one's my Sim just based on looking at it. Like, that's just fun, right? And everyone has their own Sim style, okay? Just shut up, okay? It's just because I happen to make a lot of Sims. Yeah, like, not my problem. Not my problem. See, I really want to go for gloves. You know, gloves or leg warmers. I always do gloves and leg warmers, so I can't do gloves and leg warmers. What is this Sim gonna have? She's just gonna be nude. There's just going to be nothing to her. She's going to be wearing a pink skirt and a blue shirt, and that's it. Not even a skirt. I always do a skirt. We can't even do a skirt. Oh my God. Trousers. Skinny jeans. Oh no. What have you guys done? Let's just, okay, let's not cry. That's always a good start. I am going to go with some accessories, but like maybe some bracelets, but not like any that are like really alternative, obviously. Maybe just like a nice little watch. You know what I never do? I never do rose gold. I don't really like rose gold. I mean, listen, it looks great on some people, but it's just not my forte. But again, that's something I never do, therefore I should do it. This is making me realize how stuck in my ways I am. Like, I pride myself on making diverse Sims and making my Sims look different-ish. Okay, the keyword is ish there. But this is making me realize that I don't do that. I make Sims that look all the same. I'm the worst person ever. You know, I'm glad we figured that one out. Oh, that one's actually really cute, those bracelets. And again, that's the rose gold color. So I feel like most people would just do like an occult or something, but like I do an occult every day of the week. I make a cult more than I make regular Sims, I feel like. So that's not a challenge for me. I was like, oh, maybe I'll make the Sim like bright purple. No, I did that the other day. You know what I mean? That's what I did last Wednesday. Maybe a backpack, actually. I really rarely do backpacks. This is going to pain me so much. You guys really love to see me struggle, don't you? I dislike this color of blue. I know. Don't come for me. Like, look at that. That is stunning. Green is stunning. Everything about green is beautiful. That, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm actually offending you all. I'm so sorry. Maybe we could go for like a little like thing around a hip like that. I mean, I know I do often do belts, but I never do rose gold belts. So I feel like it counts, you know? Okay, then of course we're not going to do any gloves. And then for fingernails, because again, this is all part of the accessories, I tend to go with short chipped nails. So I think instead we go for like long nails because it's more rare that I do that. And I think like some funky colors as well. Trying to figure out a color scheme when all I'm doing is accessories is actually like the hardest thing I've ever had to do. You know what I mean? And I was gonna say I did my GCSEs, but no, I didn't. I dropped out of school, but still. Okay, the point still stands. Maybe like purple nails, and then if we've got like a blue outfit, it's gonna be such a mess. It's actually gonna be disastrous. Also, she kind of looks like, I don't know, like salad fingers or something right now. Salad fingers, you know, you get the vibe. You get the vibe. Is there anything else we can add or should add is the question. I guess we could do some toenail paint. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but just in case, we'll preemptively do it. See, I think the complete opposite of my sim style is minimalist, but if I do that, this video is gonna be 4 minutes long. I just can't. It would just hurt me too much, and you guys don't want that, do you? You don't want that. That would just be so silly. That would just be so silly. You love me, don't you? Okay, maybe we do some socks, just not leg warmers. Maybe like those, just in case. Like white, I never make my Sims wear white. That's just not my thing. So now we've done all that. Oh no, wait, I need to do face accessories as well. Oh, this is so wrong. She's got such a little bare face. I haven't even moved around her facial features yet, and she's, oh, it hurts. It hurts. It pains the eyes. It does. Okay. I always do facial piercings. That's definitely a nice, you know, thing that I do. A septum goes a long way. Oh, that's so real with it being off to the side. I often look in the mirror and my septum is fully turned. So I'm like, how did this even happen? I didn't even touch my nose. Did the wind blow it? Is there such a massive wind outside that my septum got pushed around? I don't know. But I always do septums. I always do nose rings. I like never do that piercing. I don't even know what it's called. It kind of grosses me out. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The thought of that is horrendous. But you know what? Good for you, girl. You know, she's not even gonna look like one of my Sims if she doesn't have a septum piercing. It's just not feasible. You know what I mean? No one's gonna know who she is. She's gonna be a lost soul in the world. She's gonna join my Sims world and they're all gonna look at her like, like, do you go here? Like, that's so silly. Also, I never do that piercing, so I'm gonna go with that as well because I'm allowed to do a piercing, just not ones that I normally do. And then as for earrings, I tend to go with like a lot of them, like these. I don't tend to go for one sort of like this kind of thing, you know, like very big. I like that actually. Okay, I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing the vision. Am I? No, I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing the vision. Oh no, we've got to do glasses and everything now. Oh Lord. Okay. I feel like I give my Sims glasses kind of regularly-ish, I'd say maybe more than most people. So I'm not going to do any glasses. Oh, but they would look so good. They would look so good. No, I can't. No, I can't. But I could. I mean, who's stopping me? Except for the, you know, thousands of people watching this. Refrain, Lana. Refrain. Necklaces. Okay, here's the thing. I am someone who, for some reason, everyone else looks great wearing a hat or a choker or a scarf, right? Everyone in the world, I see someone with a scarf, I'm like, you look amazing. I see someone with a choker, I'm like, holy crap, you look incredible. The minute I put a choker on, the best way I can describe it is, you know, like when you have a boiled egg and you have it in the egg cup and you have like the little head sticking out the top. That's me. I'm the egg. And the egg cup is the scarf. I feel like it cuts off my whole body and I look ridiculous. But everyone else looks great in it. But I think I've like put my hatred for IRL chokers and scarves into the Sims because I never give my Sims chokers or anything that's like really chunky around the neck. But realistically, that's my problem, not theirs. You know what I mean? It's not my fault I look like an egg. That's how I was born, you know, and I've got to accept that at some point. But I reckon we do a choker. I'm not sure which one. Try not to go for alternative is actually like, gonna kill me, but it's fine. I'm sure you guys will laugh about it. I always think this one looks like someone's pulling her scarf, like they're trying to kill her. Maybe they're a bit dark. I think it's just meant to be like blown in the wind. But in my opinion, that's like someone on the end, like, ah, you know, wait. I can try and get to it. No. How did I possibly think that was gonna work? I don't know. Look at that backpack. That's so cute. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm going for blue and pink. I think blue and pink is a rare color scheme that I do. So I think I'm happy to go with that as a combination. And white as well. I'm okay. Breathe, Lana, breathe. I feel like I'm actually in the middle of giving birth right now. Maybe that choker. It's a lot of rose gold though, isn't it? There's a lot going on, they say. As if this is a lot going on in comparison to my normal Sims. So silly, Lana, so silly. Okay, maybe that, because that's like kind of the right color. Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to really like trust the process here, but the process does not feel as though it is trustworthy. The process is about as trustworthy as a dog looking at a hot dog when you've left the room and you say to not have the hot dog, but you just know that dog is looking at that hot dog and that dog really really wants that hot dog. I think that's good for accessories. I'm content. I'm content. I don't know about hats. I don't know when I'd normally do that. Would I do hats now, actually? Oh, because I was kind of tempted to give her a hat, but then the hair is going to be so difficult. Oh, but I do hats all the time. I need to do a type of hat I never normally do because, like, I always do a beret. I mean, I'm such a sucker for a beret. Let's do this. Ah, so silly goofy of you. So silly goofy. I was actually thinking about potentially going with a... Oh, look at that scarf. Oh, I always go with scarves, though. I was going to potentially go with a bucket hat because I just don't do them. I find they look really weird. I don't know. Again, I think this is me going into The Sims because I don't suit a bucket hat. I've tried. I had a phase of trying to wear one, and every time I wore one, I was like... I look ridiculous right now. It's just not for me, you know what I mean? But maybe it's for this Sim. But it's going to look like such a mess when I have all the outfit on. In my head, I'm imagining just white and pink, but I know that I've got to add blue in there, and that's just painful to me. But I think the pink bucket hat, and then imagine blue hair, and then a blue outfit, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but it will, you know, maybe, hopefully. I think that's cute. And again, I never do that. So that's like a fun thing to do. Now let's go on to shoes. Okay. Who does shoes first? Imagine, okay, hypothetically, if this was you in real life getting an outfit together, can you imagine putting all your accessories on first and then going and not even having an idea of what you're going to wear for the day and just going and grabbing shoes, putting them on, and then figuring out the rest of your outfit? Like... Girly, get a grip. What are you doing? Go put an outfit on first, like walking down the stairs, grabbing your shoes, looking like that. I mean, she looks amazing, but I just don't feel like this would be a good shout. Okay, so shoes. I always go for like really big ones because I love chunk. Are those hoofs? Why have I got those in my game? Man, what is wrong with me? I don't even know. Anyways, I really love like chunky boots. Bit of that, yeah. Bit of this, that's not even chunky. Bit of that, not even chunky. Bit of this, yes. Bit of chunk. I love a bit of a chunky shoe. However, we're doing the opposite. So we need to go for the skinniest little shoe you've ever seen in your life. A skinny legend. You know that door to get into Brandy Melville that's apparently really small, except I have no idea what Brandy Melville really is, except I think it's probably a clothing brand, but I've never actually been because I live in the UK and I don't think they have them in the UK. How they have a really skinny door. Yeah. She can slide on right through. You know what I mean? Or, and hear me out, we go for trainers because I never do trainers. Sneakers. Sorry. So not American. Sneakers because I just never do them. I don't like them. I'm sorry. It's just not for me. And you know what else I don't do? White sneakers. It hurts. I have a real thing against white shoes. I don't know what it is. I owned one pair when I was in like year 8 because I was trying to be cool, and I never wore it, and they sat under my stairs for like literally years, and I think I just have trauma from that, you know what I mean? So ever since I just don't want to wear white. Why would I wear white trainers, you know? But I feel like I've got it. Oh, don't get me wrong. Again, they're cute on everyone else. On me, abso-flippin'-lutely not. Okay, I would literally never in my entire life on Earth, well, I'd hope on Earth, on Mars, no, or any other planet, or Uranus, sorry, go with these shoes because it's like, what, like Adidas maybe kind of looking shoes, but they have like ribbons. Never would do that. Never would pick these in a million years. So I'm gonna go with it. And they're pink. They match everything else kind of. So I think that's a win. Now let's do trousers. I reckon we do either skinny jeans or like joggers. So I don't do either of those like ever. But like out of these categories, like I do skirts all the time. I do shorts all the time. I do just regular jeans all the time. Underwear, little bit weird. And that's basically everything there really. So I think we either go for like joggers or we go for skinny jeans. Kind of lean towards joggers just because, again, I feel like that's even more rare that I do that. See, the thing is, she looks great. This is my thing, okay? I'm the problem. It's no one else. It's me. Oh God, I can't. I think I actually just slightly vomited in my mouth. Like, that's how I feel right now. Those are so cute with the little clownness. Oh, love it. But no, not today, Lana, not today. Maybe like that, but then the belt's glitching. Oh God. Oh my God, this is painful. This is painful. Okay, these, they are baggy, which is obviously something I normally do, but, and it's a big but. Sorry. they're baggy, but they're that dark blue color that I like never ever do. And they're also joggers, which I never ever do. So I feel like that's like a good in between. Like I can live with that. And then let's do a shirt. I'm trying to think of what I never do with shirts. I never do hoodies, but that's just because, again, I cannot pull off a hoodie. I look ridiculous. I've tried time and time again and I look dreadful. You know, when you guys leave comments that are so lovely, I'm like, oh, they really do love me. And then you guys suggest things like this and I think, what have I done? What have I done to deserve this? What did I do? Did I kill off your favorite sim? That sounds like something I'd do, but seriously? Really? The severe lack of accessories is like, it hurts. Is that kind of cute? I feel like that's kind of cute, right? It's like a sporty outfit. That's what I never do, sporty outfits, obviously, because... Do you know what I mean? Do I look like someone who sports often? No, I do not. But yeah, I think that's cute. Oh, I should have done a longer necklace now. Okay, it's fine. Well, you know what? We're nearing the end, except not really. We've got to figure out hair, which, let's be so real, takes 90% of my videos because I am the worst and own every hair that's ever existed in The Sims 4 ever. Literally. Well, not literally, but it feels like literally. So I want one that you can actually see like the pokes out. And again, I don't know what color to do. If we should go for a fun color. I feel like, yeah, maybe we should go for like blue. She's very much giving the trans flag, which I'm very much here for. I just can't handle that she hasn't got skin details on. That's what's bothering me more than anything else. Okay, there's a few things that bother me, but that feels like the number one things that's bothering me right now. So for hair, I always go for shorter hair, I reckon. If I had to put all my Sims in like the thing that I do the most is give my Sims short hair. So I think I'll go for long hair. I actually really like this one. I don't think I've ever used this one before, but that looks really good on her. And again, the color is pretty matching, but I don't know if I could also get it a little bit darker maybe. I know this is slightly cheating, but this is just because you can't do this before you add the hair. Like that's just not how it works. So you just gotta work with me on this one, guys. You just gotta work with me. Like something like that maybe. Whoa. Where are you off to, bro? That's hilarious. I love saying that's hilarious with a completely dead face. It's just so funny. That's hilarious. It's like when I type lol to someone, you know, in chat and you're like, oh my god, that's so funny. Like it is, but not enough to be like, you know, oh my god, don't ever do that again, Lana. That was actually horror movie material. But yeah, I don't know. I don't. Maybe that hair actually. Again, it's a ponytail. I rarely do ponytails. And it's pretty long, which is a good combination. I'm gonna go with this. I feel like her face is gonna pull this whole thing together. Don't be wrong. The face card does not decline. However, the lack of skin details is what's bothering me here. So I'm gonna go with this. And then, oh, we've got to do makeup next. Oh, who does makeup next? This is such a weird order. You guys probably in the comments like, this is literally the order I do this. It makes Sims in anyways. Listen, good for you, honey bun. You're weird. No, I'm joking. I kid. Although if you even remotely like my videos, let's be so real. It's probably quite likely that you're a little bit weird. But you know what? I love that about you because I am too. Point being, I don't know how people would possibly make Sims in this order all the time. It's so bizarre. It's like when people do different makeup tutorials and they do like complete different orders to me and I'm like, girl, how did you just do that? That's like actually magical. Okay, so for eyes, I always go for brown eyes. I feel like that's just my actual standard. I always do that. So we're gonna go for, I think blue because again, I very rarely do it and also it'll match her outfit. I hope you guys are trusting the process because I'm certainly not. I need you to hold my hand and trust the process for me. Okay, I like those. They're very like striking. I really like them. They definitely like stand out. Like from afar, she looks like so, honestly, I mean, it's slightly scary, but like in a good way, you know what I mean? Okay, and then let's do the rest of her makeup. It's gonna be difficult to like figure out facial features while she's already got makeup on. And to figure out makeup without facial features is just, oh god, it's so complicated. Okay, so lashes, I feel like I always do really big lashes. Like that's definitely something that I just always do. So I reckon we go for kind of smaller ones, not necessarily like tiny, but just like smaller than normal. Although I also never do like really big ones like this that have like the really thick bottom lashes. So we could kind of take it either go really extreme none or really extreme a lot. Okay, I think we'll just go with the little ones because I feel like that's more rare that I do smaller ones than bigger ones. And then let's do some eyeliner. So again, I feel like I tend to go for a pretty heavy eyeliner look. So I feel like we have to kind of do the opposite, which is not heavy. In case you couldn't guess where that riddle was going. Well, you know what? I actually never do like colored eyeliner. I just never do it for some reason. And I think the blue looks really pretty on her. So we're going to go with that. I feel like this is definitely making her eyes pop. I can see it. I can see the vision. I can understand what we're going for here now. I feel like a little bit more. And then I think we should do some like really crazy eyeshadow because I don't know. I feel like I do crazy eyeshadow, but like in a more alternative way. Whereas this is like a light way, which is not obviously the way that I would normally do it. Okay, I like this one. It's got the pink and it's got the blue. So I feel like that's like, it really combines the whole outfit together. Okay, and then blush. We can't do much blush at all, really. We're gonna have to just do bare minimum. Maybe not even blush at all. Oh, I don't know. No, I can't not do any blush. Or maybe maybe contour actually. Oh, I really want to do blush. No, I reckon we just go with like some harsh contour instead. At least then I feel like I've got something. You know what I mean? It's just, it's not blush. And then for lips, I rarely go for light lips, I think, or like bright ones. So I kind of want to try and make this work, but I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know. I'm really bad with lighter lips. I just naturally like go towards the darker ones, but I feel like blue's a bit much. I think that's a bit much. I was going to try and do it. You know, I was really going to try, but that's just, I don't know. We're trying to make a good sim here. You know what I mean? I think with all the skin details on, we can make that lip work. I'm hoping. Okay. Now that we've done that, we finally just have skin details and facial features. Let's go on to skin details. This is going to make such a difference. You guys are going to see such an immediate like change because I never make Sims in this order. Having the whole thing done and then putting skin details on feels like actually so wrong. But like, oh, guys, you see the difference? Do you see the difference immediately? Okay, I feel like this is where this is it. You know what I mean? We're really trusting the process, you know? Well, some of us, less so, aka me. I've been frightened about the process. But now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, yeah, this is where it'll all come together. Hopefully. Okay, I always love this one. I think that one looks so beautiful and so realistic. So we'll go with this. Her eyebrows are now stressing me out. There's always something. There's always something that's stressing me out. Okay, so we can't do any freckles, but maybe... No, there's nothing I can add, is there? I even do moles all the time, so I can't do that. No, there's no options. No, we can't. There's nothing we can do. There's nothing. Oh, a few moles would go such a long way, but it's okay. Do you guys remember when I used to give every single one of my Sims, even if they just age up into a teenager, these eye bags? You know, it was a weird time. I mean, I kind of liked it, to be honest, but it was a lot. I'm gonna do some eye bags, but not quite that much. Then I'm also gonna try and make her face look a bit more structured, because I feel like I tend to go for like kind of chubbier cheeks, so I'm gonna go for a more sort of defined face for this Sim. Then as for the nose mask, I mean, again, this doesn't really it's not gonna really affect anything. I don't know what nose shape I'm actually gonna do when we're like making the Sim, but I'm just gonna go with like a random one of these. I tend to like making my Sim's noses more defined than this, so I'm gonna go with that because it feels like it makes it a bit like less obvious, which I tend to do the opposite of, which obviously is the whole point of the challenge. In case I haven't mentioned it, guys, I don't normally do this. Okay, and then let's do teeth. So no. I honestly reckon we just go for the basic teeth, like the straight teeth, because I do every other type of teeth except for just regular straight teeth. So there we go. And I reckon maybe do some lip liner as well. I don't even know if I've ever actually done like lip liner on a Sim. Okay, that looks good. Her makeup looks really good. Okay, I think that's everything for that. I know this is like so cheating, but I so want to go and get rid of that highlight. It was actually the first thing I did and I regret it. I feel like it just looks so much. I don't know, I just didn't expect it to be like so dramatic and it's just peeing me off, but it's part of the challenge, so it's okay. Sorry, I don't know why I've started speaking like this. It won't stop. Okay, anyways. Okay, I think that is everything there. So finally, the final step, we can go ahead and do facial features. Right. I don't feel like I have a style. I feel like... Here's the thing. A lot of you guys say that I have a specific Sim style. A lot of you guys say I don't. I think I don't have a Sim style in the way that I actually like the faces of my Sims. I think that it's just the way that I make my Sims, as in like, as I've said, the gap tuft, the septum piercing. Like you can kind of tell based on that and obviously the more alternative outfits. However, I feel like the actual facial features, I always try and make different. So there's not really anything in particular I'm trying to think of here. I think the only thing I'm thinking is small lips, because I tend to go for bigger lips because I have small lips in real life. So it's one of those classic insecurity things that I do the opposite for my Sim. Maybe a smaller nose, because again, that's something I tend to give my Sims bigger noses. So I'd say that's probably the only things I could think of. And also a more defined face shape, because I do tend to go for chubbier cheeks. So I'm gonna try my best to do different. I'm actually thinking about doing some really big bushy eyebrows because I never do that. I feel like I always do like really thin brows lately, and I always do like bleached or like no eyebrows, but I never do like really thick eyebrows. So I think I'm gonna do that for her. It's weird. None of the stuff that I don't do is intentional at all. I just don't do it. And it's just like one of those things where once you get into the groove of doing it, you've done it. You know what I mean? Okay, I like these brows on her. I think those are really cute. Then let's go ahead and do her facial features now. So, feels nice being able to actually click on this. It's been so long. Oh, I also haven't done skin tone as well. Oops. Okay. So I don't feel like I have a specific skin tone that I normally would go for. So I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do anything. I don't know. I'm gonna try the skin tone for now, maybe, and then maybe come back to it. I rarely go for like button noses, so I'm gonna do one of those. She's gonna end up looking like my old Sims. This is the thing, right? The reason I do a lot of this stuff is because if I make a Sim that has certain features that I used to do when I used to make Sims, I hate it. I don't know why, because like it was a nice time when I used to like play Sims. I don't know what it is. It's like that one face. You know this face? Yeah. Use that for every single Sim. So anytime Sims look anything like that, I'm like, get away from me. I've seen you too many times. It's like traumatizing, you know? I'm also gonna make her smile a little bit because again, I always make my Sims look kind of depressed. So we're gonna make a proper little button nose as well. Okay, I've moved around her face a little bit. I don't know. It's just because she feels like a Sim I'd make in 2015 and not in a good way. Not that there is a good way. Any Sim from 2015 is not good in my personal opinion that I made. I think she looks a bit too alpha. You know what it is? It's that goddamn highlighter. Let me take off that soddy little highlighter because it's peeing me off. Oh my god, that's so much better. You know what? Screw it. I'm doing it. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care. Don't even shh. You saw nothing. Okay, that's not my fault. Okay, it's my challenge. So shut up. I just like don't know how to feel. It's not my color scheme. Oh, I haven't even done a body type. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Sorry, guys. I'm not sure if there's like a specific body type that I don't often do. So I'm just going to do like a random one and I'm going to make her a lot more muscly, I think. Because again, that's not something I do as often. Okay, wait, let me just quickly try. Hypothetically. Just hypothetically. Does that make any difference if her hair's a little bit darker? I feel like that makes a little bit of a difference. I think that that's better. Yeah, I think that's better with her hair a little bit darker. Again, can I do that technically? Is that part of the challenge rules? No, so I can't do it. But still, I think if she was more one of my Sims, I think honestly I would have gone with the black hair. Like I kind of wish I had. I know that the blue is more so something I don't do. I mean, I do I do colored hair quite a lot, but it's just I never do blue colored hair. Oh, she'd slay being blonde. I don't know. I feel as though this was a fail. Okay, and not in her. It's not her fault. She's great. Megan, you're amazing. I just can't. I bet there's someone out there called Megan who I just called amazing. Shout out to you. This isn't my style. In case I haven't mentioned it. She does look really good, and honestly, it has taught me that I need to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. Like, I like the rose gold. I like the pink. I do quite like the blue. I don't really like the blue hair that much. With this outfit, I feel like it's not really vibing. The actual outfit itself is not very me because, again, it's more on the sporty side, which just isn't very me. But I like the long nails. I like the rose gold stuff. I like these piercings. The makeup's more fun. I like the eyebrows. You know, there's a lot of stuff I like about it. There's just also a few things I don't like about it. You know what I mean? There's a few fair. You know what I mean? So I would class this as a success, but also, I don't know. I've just swapped her lips out to be those ones instead. But yeah, I think I love her, but I think I screwed up on the outfit, you know. I think this shirt is what screwed it up. I'm gonna be so serious right now. Let me just do one thing and prove that it was 100% the shirt's fault. Except I was on the click the shirt, so therefore it's my fault, but still. I feel like literally just doing that one thing has made such a difference. Like, look at the difference between that and that. Like, that is 10 times better. I love that way more now, and I feel like that's way more of the outfit. I don't know what I was thinking with that shirt, I'm not gonna lie. It was cute, but like, not the vibe. Ugh, I'm not allowed to press this one, am I? I have to go back. I have to go back, guys. I'm sorry. It hurts. It hurts. This is very alpha CC, and the rest of it isn't, which is stressing me out. But her name is obviously Megan, and her traits are going to be a child of the village, socially awkward, gloomy person who is interested in having a successful lineage. So I don't know. Let's have a look at her on here. I mean, she is slaying. Don't get me wrong. I love the nails, and I think she's really cute. I did some things that I regret. I truly did. I like the shoes. I like the trousers. It's that goddamn jacket. I don't know what I was thinking. You know what I mean? It just doesn't work. It just simply does not work. Oh, guys, it was the jacket. We've realized now. Okay, for future reference, don't use that jacket with this outfit, thank you, because it clearly was the jacket, okay, and not my fault at all. Just letting you know. Thank you. So yeah, that is our final sim. I think she's cute. I do. Very different, and it was very challenging. This kind of hurt me, I'm not gonna lie. This was a painful challenge to film, just because it was so different to my regular sim, but I appreciate something new on occasion, and I'll take it as a win. A win is a win. So let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below, and let me know if you think I should do any more challenges like this as well, where I try and make sims that are very much out of my comfort zone. I feel like I do try and get out of it a little bit sometimes, but like not enough, you know what I mean? So remember to like and subscribe to everyone, and I'll see you guys in another video. I love you guys. Goodbye.